Hello everyone, my name is SiC. Welcome back to Civilization 6. We are slowly recovering from a big disaster that struck around Ottawa and in between Toronto, destroying many towns, many improvements and so on. But we are very close to having rebuilt everything. Now this thing still needs to be rebuilt. We do have a worker over here with 3 charges left, so we're going to be building a lumber mill here pretty soon. We're going to repair that, build another pasture over on the sheep down here, and then I think we'll build up the stone. And that should give us a nice amount of production as well as food. And meanwhile, we're just trying to fend off these barbarians for a little while longer. Now, I think we're in danger of losing the musketman over here because there's 2 musketmen coming my way. There is a man-at-arms still in the base. So I was a little bit greedy. I wanted to finish this off, but we can't, I think. So we're just going to keep these guys at trying to keep them away from us. We could also try to send him towards someone else. However, we don't have enough money to do that. We could bargain for peace. I'm not sure if I want to do that. And apparently we have a new discussion available for proposal as well. 8 request. Huh. This is old, I would say. Anyway, let's go to the next turn and see what happens. We're building some builders in Chukoito, in Quebec City. We're building medieval walls in Ottawa, and Midla is still doing pretty well. Ooh. Right, the knowledge of chemistry has advanced considerably. That is good news. Let us just build up a lumber mill right there. We'll also build a lumber mill down here, because that is tons of production, which is super nice. Ooh, and we're escaping from Krakow. And the only option is to go by foot. Mission failed in the city of Krakow, but the spy successfully evaded capture after being detected. Well, that's not the worst of outcomes. Why does this keep sticking around? There we go. A tribal village, right there, okay. We have met Rapa Nui, interesting. They want an entertainment complex. We have boosted chemistry, and our alliance level with Genghis Khan has increased. Now, are you actually the one who is attacking Midla? I wonder. You should not be able to do that. We don't see his wars with city-states. But we have a level 2 military alliance. We could try to establish a resident embassy, but I'm saving up some money to maybe do something else with that. We're just going to let him be for now. What is our casus belli? Nothing. I'm curious who they are fighting. Anyway, some of our units need orders. This guy has got to retreat. We can finish off those guys, actually. And we could try to heal up, fortify until healed, because since we cannot retreat, I guess. And I guess this guy can move over to the farm again. We need to do something to try to get some line of sight on people. Oh, and look at that, we have rock vultures down here, which could turn into another city-state. This is interesting. These guys definitely put up a fight and stick around for longer, so I think the best course of action might actually be to let them grow up into a city-state. Oh crap, they just keep spawning stuff. That is crazy. Alright, let's see. We finished another trader, and I think actually I will send this one to Winnipeg, so that Winnipeg can get some bonuses. And then we're going to improve the sheep pen over there. We're going to go over here. You can actually finish these guys off, and that is good. Then we can retreat you. And I don't think that these guys can move here and still attack. And it seems we have reached a dead end because we cannot cross through Zanzibar. Alright. We can also automate his exploration. I think that's what we're going to do here. As for Montreal, what should we build? We could go for a shipyard. That would be pretty good. +1 food, +1 production. The gold bonus here isn't that great, but we'll get a little bit of extra production out of it. We'll get a citizen slot. And we also get +1 production on all unimproved coast and lake tiles for the cities. Actually, that would be beneficial, I guess. Let's go for it. It's a good option. Same with the shipyard over here. Actually, that was one detail that I missed reading over before in the last episode, I think. We'll just try to finish off the medieval walls. And what do we get here? We get Catholicism heading our way from Poland. Which is fine, because religions give us benefits. And since we don't have religion of our own, having one can only benefit us. Let's have a look. Shinto, Catholicism. Let's see, shrines and temples provide +3 food and +2 housing each. Allows you to construct the what? +3 faith, +2 science. Missionary seal. When you send an envoy to a city-state, it adds 200 religious pressure to that city-state. Oh, that's pretty nice, actually. Could help spread your faith to distant parts of the world. Trajan has finished building the University of Sankor. That needs to be built on a desert tile.
The day we stop exploring is the day we commit ourselves to live in a stagnant world, devoid of curiosity, empty of dreams.
I don't think this is a government that we want to switch to. No, we're keeping monarchy. Alright, as for Toronto, what should we build? I think we can manage to hold on long enough for these guys to become a city-state, at which point we'll have peace with them, actually. So we could do something constructive. And actually we have the 8 request thing, which still nobody has contributed to. So we're going for a university. You're going to move over here and retreat. You'll move over there because you'll get more line of sight that way. I guess you can also move around the flank. Alright, Quebec City is going to bombard. And these guys actually, I think they're going to get wiped out by the musketmen if they stay here and attack. So actually we're going to draw them back. They're going to have to skip a turn. Alright, and then as for this city, we can actually go to Karakoram for +3 food, +4 production, 4 gold, 2 science and 2 culture. That is really, really nice. But let's have a look around. Is there anywhere else that provides us as much? No, there is not. Karakoram is the place to be. We need more housing, more amenities. We could try trading for that. We could also actually spend 400 gold to prevent this clan from attacking our cities for 20 turns. The clan will gain 8 points towards city-state conversion. I don't know how much that is. Right now, the city-state conversion is almost 20 turns away. We could do this. The alternative is buying a builder, which is very expensive. 470. At this point, there is not that much left to be improved, I think. We might as well do it. Keep the barbarians off our back. Alright, and that went up just a little bit, not too much. Huh. Alright, well, it's cool to see that at work, at least. Because up till now, I've never done this before. This is the first time I'm actually playing with the barbarians in this way. What the fuck? Why did we still get attacked? That is really weird. Because I really thought I just spent 400 bucks attacking your cities. I guess that is something I should have paid attention to. These guys are outside of the city, so maybe they're free to be attacked, I guess. Alright, well that makes it a lot less appealing to actually bribe the barbarians. Because at that point, I could probably give less of a shit. We might as well have kept attacking. Alright, we have a spy ready for action once again. And I think we're going to go back to Krakow and we're going to try again. As for Quebec City, which has just finished off a builder, we could go for a theater square and that might be the way to go. There are no really great places. We could keep this for a farm, turn this into a little farm triangle. Later on in the game, of course. Yeah, might as well build it there, I guess. Alright, let's finish these guys off. We have our builder. I guess at this point then I will build a mine there. And we have met Kabul. Down here. There's a lot of city-states along the edges actually. I think they're barbarian encampments that just turned into city-states. And they want to Eureka for steam power. More barbarians are approaching. We have expired alliances with Genghis Khan. Which we will renew. And that was a military alliance. And then we had with November Nzinga. Which I'm guessing was a cultural alliance. Because he's very good at culture, so that makes sense. Oh, these guys are ready to expand towards new lands. That is interesting. We should probably think about doing the same. But where to? This is desert, that's not great. Sharing a border with Rome.
The human race made a big mistake at the beginning of the Industrial Revolution. We leaped for the mechanical things. People need the use of their hands to feel creative.
Alright, the start of industrialization. We get +1 production to mine improvements. That is actually really nice because we have several of those. And now if you build one, that's +5 production. Look at that. That is great. And as for these guys, they're going to have to retreat. And we'll keep firing with whatever else we do have. We'll move you guys up. You're higher health than them, so that should be okay. You're going to move over here. Go on the alert, because you cannot fire right now. Trajan has finished building the Wonder Kilvasani. And we have discovered coal. Nice. And we're automatically getting coal. As for research, we are ahead of everyone. That is nice. Could go for chemistry. IT crews, the research lab especially is the more interesting thing for us. But steam power might also be nice with the railroad. Faster movement and all of that. Could be very nice. Alternatively, we have infantry, which is really strong. And this would also upgrade farms to mechanized in agriculture, +1 food adjacency bonus for every farm improvement they are adjacent to. Pasture improvements receive +1 production. Actually, that is nice. That is what we're going for sure. Alright. As for Ottawa, we need to build something once again. We could go for a factory. which is nice. Its production bonus is extended to all city centers within 6 tiles, so that already have a bonus from this building type. Plus 3 production additionally when powered, which is all really good. Let's see, Casa de Contración. Gain 3 governor promotions. All your cities not on your original capital's continent with a governor gain plus 15% production, etc. etc. Forbidden City actually is nice. Gives us a lot of extra culture. There's only one place we could build it, and actually I would be okay with that, I think. So let's go for it. Let's see if we can get extra production. No, we cannot. Everything that we have is already being worked to the maximum. Midla still holding strong, which is great news. We cannot buy anything, nothing else we need to adjust. Commercial hub almost being finished in Winnipeg. That is good news. And the Renaissance is ending in 5 turns. Interesting. We are going to go into a normal age then, which is absolutely fine. Alright, these guys are retreating, looks like. And all of my guys are going to have to heal up, and it does seem they cannot be attacked while we're in friendly territory, so that actually was okay-ish. Ooh, great engineer, Isidore of Miletus. Grants 215 production towards wonder construction. That could not come at a better time. Alright, as for Winnipeg, I think a market is in order. We'll spend 6 turns on that, since we cannot buy it. It provides more money, but more importantly, it provides access to another trade route, which is the better thing to have, actually. And of course, it provides a flat bonus to gold production, which is good. Let's see, Violent Storm. Category 5 hurricane named Langa is has developed central to southwest. Alright, so we triggered a dedication bonus, a city-state quest has been completed, and an old great person was recruited. Ooh, they built a new city, Ostia. Alright, so they have 4 cities now. But they're in an incredibly weak position. Mongolia doing rather well for itself, but we are no slouches either. Alright, our builder has got to improve this, and then he can start improving things at Chukoito. We need more amenities, and let's see, discussions available for proposal. Aid request. We could still do that, I guess, but at this point we don't need it anymore, and it would be giving away free diplomatic victory points to whoever wins. So I'm going to pass on that once again. That does remind me, check this, nobody is helping out Shaka Zulu. Alrighty then. You are going to come over here, and he has actually got 2 actions, so we can gain 430 production. That shaves off 4 turns. That is nice. We can shave off another 4 turns. And this turn, of course, is going to go down to 13, so we should be down to 9 turns. 8 turns, actually. That is good. Right, as for Toronto, I think at this point an entertainment complex might be of use to us. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, like if we build it over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, we would be able to reach these 2 cities as well with bonuses. So that is what we're going to go for. And I think that last repair actually completes our reconstruction efforts after the big disaster. Alright, as for our envoys, we can send them different directions. We have Kumasi over here, We can invest in them a little bit, because we could get +2 culture in every amphitheater building. We have several of those. Let's see, Cahokia. Your builders can now make Cahokia mounts improvements. They provide +3 gold. Cities receive +1 amenity from their first Cahokia Mound improvement upon discovering natural history. Cities receive +1 amenity from their second Cahokia Mound improvement. +1 food for every 2 adjacent districts once feudalism is discovered. Actually, that is pretty strong. And nobody is their suzerain. Might want to invest in that a little bit rather than trying to gain influence in a city-state that other people are also competing for. And I do like their benefits. It's even something that it's ticking away in the background. It's not something you're consciously aware of all the time, I think. But it does really help. Alright, they want to give us 18 turns for coal, 13 coal. And 1 fur for 30 turns. For open borders and 18 gold per turn. She doesn't want that. Okay. Then no thank you. Alright, let's get some experience for everyone. There we go, you repaired that, so now you can actually move on over here, improve some niter, and you will move on to the stone. Let's see, 8 requests. Again, pass. I don't know why they keep insisting on that. The mausoleum at Halicarnassus. +1 science, +1 faith, +1 culture on all coast tiles for the city. And we didn't build it because it's on that tile, which is really annoying. Potala Palace, +1 diplomacy slot, +1 diplomatic victory point. Great Lighthouse, yeah, that would cost us our fish. Same for the Colossus. We're not doing that. I don't think we want to spend money on... Alright, there we go. We're going to send some aid. I don't know how much that gives us, but that's what we're going for. Robert the Bruce is ahead of us now. Alright, Trajan was ravaged by natural disaster. We should help them recover. Like, these guys are all in pretty good position. I think Trajan is actually in a pretty good position, and he likes us. Now, if I vote no, he's probably going to like me less. But let's see what happens. It was passed. I'm the only one against. Okay. Alright, my guys are getting stronger. That's good. We're going to build a mine over here. We already got all the niter that we need, really. But let's start rebuilding some territory here as well that was ravaged by the barbarians. And now what do we want to build here? None of it is particularly great in terms of build time. In terms of need, I guess you could go with medieval walls. It's a bit of a defensive area should they decide to attack us. And of course we still need more amenities. Yeah, definitely I'm going to send Shaka Zulu a little bit more gold. That gets us a little bit closer to even. Alright, you know what? We're also going to automate your exploration. And we'll see what we see. Yep, we will be friends with you. Very welcome. Midla, still standing strong. Alright, that hit us kind of hard. And at this point we enter the industrial era. Let others say what they will, but the real flourishing of industrial era culture began with the discovery of opera and ballet by Canada.
It projects a fragile kind of strength and a certain inflexible precision.
Right, symphonies, the grand opera, extra culture from buildings in theater squares. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good, I guess. I guess you're going to move over here. You're going to improve that, and let's see. We should be able to wipe these guys out. Yes, we can. Good. We'll gain some sources over in Krakow before we do anything else. And let's see, for the industrial era dedication, what should we do? SiC Hunter Conus, gain +3 era score each time you discover a new continent or natural wonder. I don't think that is a good choice. Still don't have so many trade routes that this becomes interesting. Gain +1 era score each time you kill a non-barbarian core, so that would require us to go to war. So really the only thing that's left is Heartbeat of Steam. Gain +1 era score for each industrial or later building constructed. Alright, let's send some more envoys towards Cahokia. And actually 3 should be enough, or 1 should be enough. Gets us our majority. What else? Could still send 1 to Komasi. We're not going to take it away from Jadwiga, I think. But if we send 1 more later, then we will get +2 culture in every amphitheater building, which is a nice bonus. Alright, let's see. Komasi wants military science, trained cavalry, sanitation, encampment, trade routes, urbanization, sanitation, trade route to Mohenjo-Daro, and Antananarivo. Alright, and we have the first civic of a new era. That's kind of cool. Alright, they have a musketman left. He is not in a good position. Anyway, let's go to the next turn. Maybe these guys won't attack me, but I think they will. Robert the Bruce has finished the World Wonder Angkor Wat. Alright, so they could not attack me. That's good. I guess because of the river. That's the difference there. Progress towards professional sports has advanced considerably. Alright, cool. You'll move back over here. You'll move over here. Crossbowman is going to move over here. And he's going to take a shot. While our builder goes for a repair. We'll improve the stone. And we get access to James Young. Triggers the Eureka moment for 2 random technologies from the industrial or modern era. Reveals oil without the normal technology requirements. And that is a nice little bonus. I could have sent him over here. That doesn't really matter. Yeah, we're going to go arena. Gives us +1 culture, also +1 tourism after the conservation civic, but more importantly, +2 amenities. And it's only 3 turns, which is nice. Alright, what else are we going to do over here? Ooh, wow. Look at that, that's crazy. +5 science. And I think we need to make some more. We are actually doing okay. But look at Trajan. That's crazy. 16 turns. The alternative would be a bank, but I don't think that benefits us as much. So that is what we're going to go for. You completed a quest for Rapa Nui. We earned 1 envoy there. That is good. Need more housing. Need more housing. Trade route capacity has been increased, and we have great person thing. Alright, that's too much to buy. So another city is going to have to make a trader next turn. What's going on? City-state quest complete for Jerusalem. And also sanitation has advanced, economics has advanced, steam power, and military and ballistic. Wow, that's crazy. Right, they get a promotion, that's good stuff. We're going to improve another niter mine over here. We'll improve the coffee. So Montreal, at this point, they will make the trader, while Vancouver... Ah man, I wish we could build it anywhere else, because that's pretty decent. That's okay, actually the Great Lighthouse. Colossus also, kind of nice for the extra trade route capacity. Plus 3 gold, Admiral points, as well as a free trader unit. Well, I think we're going to go for that one. Let's build it. Got plenty of tech boosts, and with that we get envoys in 4 city-states. That is pretty damn nice. Alright, next turn. Their offer, they want to send us the Iliad for a one-time deal of 20 iron and furs as well, and they will also pay us 3 gold per turn. That is a pretty decent deal. I will take it, especially because I want to have the culture and the tourism. You are going to get a battle cry, as well as the heal that comes with it, which is quite nice. Alright, and that here means we have improved everything we can improve. Now, we're going to move over here, and I think we're going to build a farm actually on this tile, because look at that, 4 food, 2 production. I don't know what that production is coming from, but that is super nice. We've met Anshan. Alright, they want nationalism. Alright, there we go. Electricity, steel, and we have found oil in the Lake of the Woods. And oil close to our city there in the sea as well. That is good. That benefits us quite nicely. Anywhere else nearby? Not that I see off the bat. Anyway, next turn. 9 more turns to go this episode. Oh, we have oil over there. Alright, they keep spawning barbarians at a crazy rate. Oh man. Mega colossal eruption. People flee in terror as pyroclastic flows lash the slopes of the volcano and jets of smoke pour into the sky. 10 fertilized tiles, 1 damaged tile, 1 unit lost, 1 population lost. What unit did we lose? Man, that is crazy. Alright, you know what? We might be able to deal with these guys finally. We'll take out that dude. Build a farm over here, super nice. And then we have a trade route in Ottawa, which we can do as a repeat, and I think that might be good. And again, still the best option would be Karakoram, because it really provides the highest bonuses of everything. Or we could send it to Antananarivo, which is okay, but it will send another envoy there, and I don't know how many we have. Oh, wrong button. We have 3 there. We are the suzerain. That would strengthen our bond. I think that's worth considering. And our alliance level with Mavemba and Azinga has increased. That is also good. As for Toronto, we will need to repair the campus, which got damaged, sadly. Alright, amphitheater plus 6 culture. That is quite strong. And in 6 turns, I think that is a pretty good option for us right there. Alright, next turn. And I actually forgot something.
The whole palace complex is built along a central axis.
Hold on one
axis
second.
Of the world. Everything in the 4 directions suspend from this central point, represented by these palaces.
It's really cool. I actually forgot to do something, which someone told me about in the comments, and I said I was going to do it, and then I got distracted by other stuff, and it's super easy. But what I want to do is I want to send Pingala to a city with a higher amount of people in it, because Pingala actually directly benefits from the amount of people in a city. So he's not getting his full potential in Ottawa, but if we send him to Toronto, he would get the benefit from 13 population rather than 9 in Ottawa. So that is something we're going to do. We are going to reassign you to Toronto. Thanks for the tip, by the way. I really do appreciate that. I had not thought of that before. So yeah, it does really help me out. Thank you so much for that. We got a factory in Ottawa going, and then we're going to repair the library in Toronto before we do anything else. Montreal. What are we going to build here? No wonders are good options. We could try building a city over here. Gives us access to oil, turtles, etc. Actually, that is what we're going to do. You're going to withdraw. Well, you are going to go on the attack. You will do a bombard action, and you will move on to the barbarian encampment. Now that is super nice. All right. One last thing that we might want to do here is, well, we could wait 7 turns, but I'm not willing to. I'm grabbing this tile so that we can build a farm here, and then they will all benefit each other as well. Or at least once feudalism kicks in, which I think it already did because we're in the industrial age. But who knows, because tech is randomized a little bit. I might have ignored it. It might be hidden in one of the paths. I'm just not sure. Alright, as for the trader over here, I think we're also going to send it somewhere else, to Chukwitoyo. Because that city definitely needs some benefits. Alright, we got a free wildcard policy from that wonder that we did. So, let's see, we were struggling with amenities and housing. We could do civil prestige, which means establish governors with at least 2 promotions, which we do have, provide +1 amenity and +2 housing. And that's pretty good. So I think that's what we're going to slot in there. There we go. River flooding has been prevented. Oh, they have a dam over there. That's nice. We have completed an old world wonder. It gives us some era score, which is definitely needed. Now we need to wait 5 turns before Pingala becomes active, unfortunately. Ooh, settler. Oh, I want to capture you so bad. Oh, these guys keep on coming, huh? Alright, discovery of replaceable parts by Canada sets the world stage for future discoveries in the modern era.
We take better care of our automobiles than we do of our own bodies. Yet the auto has replaceable parts.
Now this is nice. We have upgraded our farm improvements to mechanized agriculture. +1 food, adjacency bonus for every farm improvement they are adjacent to. Pasture improvements receive +1 production. So we got some extra production on, for example, the sheep. Makes them a little bit nicer. And these guys now produce 7 food each. All very good stuff. Now, let's send you somewhere. We could do a road, actually. And in that case, we would send it to Toronto, which actually does also provide more food for us. I think that would be a good choice, defensively speaking. Not the best choice economically, but that is fine. We sent you to Ottawa before. We are going to send you to Karakoram as well. Everything is going to Karakoram because it's just too damn good. Sanitation, Orsagas. Let's have a look. Line infantry. We can skip straight past the line infantry because we are already at regular infantry. So things are a little bit strange here. Artillery, ooh, that's super nice as well. For that we need electricity. Electricity is nice. Hydroelectric dam. Through economics. Through ballistics. Actually, let's go towards electricity. I think that would be a good choice. So actually we need ballistics. Steam power, that's also good. Economics. And finally electricity. And from there on we could even go towards steel, which gives us access to artillery, which is great for sieging, should we ever want to do that. Alright, university repair. We created a trading post in the city of Vancouver. Shaka has finished building the Colosseum. We have the first technology of the new era. Our roads have been upgraded to modern roads, and we still need more amenities. That's kind of crazy. We did build an arena, right? Yes, it's still not enough. We need more. Now we could just take this out. Actually, we could have done that before, but they're so close actually to changing into a city-state. Might be good to befriend a city-state, because this is a shit position for a city, but if we trade with them, we could at least get access to the oil, I guess, or someone else could if they were the friends of the city-state. Let's see, where is this? Toronto, right. Medieval walls. Still have the ancient walls around. Actually, let's go for bank. Bit of extra money. We have met Akkad. Alright. They want a theater square. The clan established city-state. Oh, that is Akkad. Alright. We have a violent storm near Cahokia. Actually, we already lost control over Cahokia. And 3 more cities need amenities. Alright, we're definitely going to send people back to Cahokia, and then we're going to get some workers to make the Cahokia mounts. Oh, come on. Free experience. Alright, so now we can do some interesting things over here. Let us start off with siphoning some funds, because we don't have tons of money, and I would like it. I would like to have some more. Mogadish's shit estates and Preslav's. Oh, I should have clicked on that, but let's see. Recruit a great merchant, recruit a great engineer. Ah, there's Preslav. And these guys are almost switching over as well. Now, can we actually buy anything with faith? No, we cannot. Which is fine. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Depends on what you've built, which direction you've gone for. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Also per turn, that's a lot of money. I just want some coal with the ropes, with the guru. I don't really care about the faith. Let's accept this deal. We get 1 great work in return, as well as tons of money. And I'm okay with that. Alright, those guys are dead.
Natural history. We constantly find details of the marvelous adaptation of animals to their food, their habits, and the localities in which they are found.
Alright, now this one is big. We got access to the zoo, the Hermitage, which is nice, Ferris wheel, aquarium building, the water park. The water park is actually quite powerful. Also archaeologists, and we can now see antiquity sites. You know what, we're going to stay at the edges of this. We're going to let it convert. I just need to make sure it doesn't come over to attack us anymore. And I think we're doing a pretty good job of that. Now, nobody is the suzerain of Cahokia apparently, but let's send 2 envoys. And that should make us the suzerain. And indeed it does. Alright, Stormpit is out, we need more amenities. Let's buy a builder. And let's start work on getting some Cahokia mounts up and running. No. Bad deal, lady. Alright, next session of the World Congress is coming up. Alright, let's see, trade policy. Trade routes sent to the chosen player provide +4 gold to the sender. The chosen player receives +1 trade route capacity. Genghis Khan wants to vote for that. 2 people actually want to vote for cancelling any international trade routes between other civilizations and the chosen player, and embargoes any new ones from starting. We are going to do that, and actually I want to see if we can make Pachacuti even weaker. Or we could try to get in the way of Jadwiga a little bit more. And actually let's invest some diplomatic favor into that. Reason being, because she's already more powerful, and I don't want her to get more powerful than she is right now, because she is on our island. And Mongolia is our friend, so, and also we are sending tons of trade routes to Mongolia, so we don't want to fuck that up. Let's see, border control tree. New districts built by this player act as a culture bomb. Nobody wants to vote for that, but one person, Trajan, wants to vote for not allowing player borders to grow through culture. Now, actually, I think we're going to vote for myself here and invest some more diplomatic favor. And let's see what happens. Because that would be a nice little bonus. Alright, Jadwiga and Wilfrid Laurier. So that works out perfectly. It also gives us 2 diplomatic victory points. Let's see, that would be a good place to build a city. Yeah, I think I agree. Let's send it over. You're going to go over here and we're going to build a Cahokia mount. +3 gold, but of course it's going to build other things over time. A Nanmadol. Interesting. Alright, we have 1 envoy there. And gives us +2 culture in the capital. What is their benefit? Your districts on or next to coasts or lake towns provide +2 culture. That's actually pretty nice. And I'm happy we let them stay. That worked out pretty well. Alright, let us actually build a zoo in Montreal. Let's see, a bonus amenity extends to each city center within 6 tiles. This bonus applies once to a city, and multiple copies of this building within 6 tiles of a city center do not provide additional bonuses. +1 assigns to each rainforest and marsh tile in the city. Gives us 1 extra amenity, and all the amenities we can get are welcome. Right, as for Quebec City, we're going to go with a factory, because we do need to improve our production of production, I guess. Alright, new barbarian tribe, free leaf. And we are the first major civilization to meet Nanmadol. Volcano over here becomes dormant. Alright, we got 1 diplomatic victory point. That's weird. Did they vote for a different option against Jadwiga, maybe? Interesting. Midla still holding strong.
Let's get on our knees and pray. I don't know to whom. Is there a patron saint of ballistics yet?
Alright, field cannons and cuirassiers are available to be built. Ah, crap, I forgot about this. Look at that. 600 against my 400. So he gets 2 diplomatic victory points. We, however, get 100 diplomatic favor. Which is still okay. Don't get me wrong, it's okay. Could definitely be better. But it's not the worst of outcomes. Let's see if we can build another lumber mill over there, actually. That would be pretty good. Let's stay ahead of everyone else and invest another envoy in Cahokia. We'll send another envoy over towards Bologna, and that gets us +2 science in every university building, which we do have over here. And that one is ended. Alright. And that is it for turn 199. After receiving envoys, you're no longer the suzerain of the Bologna city-states. Of course. Right, you're going to stay over here. You're going to move over here. As for Ottawa, how much coal are we getting per turn? +3. Let's see. Automatically converts any amount of coal into power for cities within 6 tiles that need it each turn at the rate of 1 coal for 4 power. Alright, let's go for coal power plants actually. I think that would be a pretty good choice. Now I think we're going to go industrial zone over here. You could get +2 in this tile. And that's what we're going to go for. I have a dedication bonus triggered. Buildings or projects in Ottawa can be enhanced by 2 power, but the city only has 0. They will be less effective until power is restored. The factory requires 2 power, and we are not making power yet, but we are working on that. What is going on here? Mongolia trying to take out this encampment. That's a lot of quadriremes over there. That's pretty funny. Actually, let's send this over here. Let's send a crossbowman over here as well. Maybe we can shoot them out of the water over time. That would be pretty funny. Take some pot shots.
Imperium tui late patet. Optime.
Optime. Alright, we are getting super close to another city over here. A fact I'm pretty sure he's going to like. But anyway, we have reached turn 201, which means it is time to put a cut in here. We've been playing for some time already. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do leave a like and a comment below. It does really help me to realize that this is content you like and that you wish to see more of. Anyway, I will see you guys for whatever video I do next.